Hello, this is Chris, Eldritch Pipes. This video is to tell you all about Eldritch Vintage, which is the new range that's just come out. If you've seen the Eldritch Cumberland video, this video sort of serves the same purpose. It's to help you get the best out of this material by showing you what it's designed to offer. If you ever saw me while I was developing this, you probably know that the inspiration for this series comes from vintage bakelite, which comes in a huge array of opacities, from completely opaque to glass clear, and just a rainbow of colours. But the style that's of most interest to us was the translucent type. That is, it lets a little bit of light through, but you can't see through it. And the amazing thing about that quality is that it allows you to do these really deep colours that still have this kind of intensity. They almost glow. Because if they were completely opaque, if they didn't let any light through, they would be quite dull. But because of this translucent quality, it makes them really vibrant. And it's kind of especially of interest to pipe makers, because when we're making stems, we're going from the diameter of the stem right down to the thinness at the button end, and that can give us like this really great transition from completely opaque at sort of 16mm diameter or something to the 4mm thickness being really translucent is the word. All right, so the colours in this series are 10. They sort of broadly break down into 3 areas: the lows, the mids and the highs. And the lows are really designed as a kind of off black option. If you want to do pipes that look very classy, sort of classic looking pipes, where you would normally be reaching for black, these just give you something different to play with. This is infrared. As you can tell, it's extremely dark red. Sort of that's its full diameter, and then sort of going down to a taper. You would be forgiven for thinking it doesn't really change, but actually, I'm just going to shine a light so you can see. So in light, it just gets this glint of those colours, and it's just a really lovely option. There's also Teal Abyss, which is again an extremely dark colour. Where's my torch? Again, going from very opaque, you just see it coming through. And again, just to give you a really lovely option, not black. And then we have Arcturian Amber. This is a really deep amber option. You can see it's super dark when it's at full diameter, and then you just get these amber glints coming through. This is probably the most translucent of all the colours. Like in really bright light, you are getting some light at full diameter, but on the pipes that I've made, you really don't see it that much. You just get the glinting at sort of like at the button end. Most of these, you're not going to see the drilling. If you're worried about have those like clear, transparent blanks where you see the drilling all the way through, these aren't like that. For the most part, your drilling is going to be hidden. You might just get some detail at the sort of at the funneling. You might see that, but otherwise no. All right. Then we come to the mids. There's a few options in the mids. We've got cranberry oxide, we've got gamma ray green, we've got antique rose, so you can tell on the screen it looks like it might be pushing to the red, but it's a kind of like a really deep magenta. We come to the one anomaly in the series, which is British Racing Green. This was a colour that I really wanted in the set. It's just got that great vintage look, but I was not able to do a translucent version of this. There were several versions that nearly made the cut, but one way or the other, they either weren't vibrant enough, they weren't saturated enough, or they just weren't the right hue. And so, this is the one opaque colour in the set, but it's that great British Racing Green. And then, probably the most famous in this set so far, the one that really kicked off my interest in creating this set, is Yeti Blue. Just such an amazing, deep and vibrant blue. Just cracking. And then the highs, just a couple of highs, zinging colours, which is Cosmic Orange and Yethian Yellow. Again, both of these having just like these really nice levels of translucency, letting light come through and just sort of increasing their vibrancy. Alright, so that's the set. They come as, like the other materials, they come as half-metre rods in two diameters. That's the 19mm and the 24. And I just hope that you find these a really intriguing option and enjoy using them. Alright, till next time, take it very easy. Ta-da.